Welcome to Acting Insider, your backstage pass to the acting world. Here you will learn the business behind the dream. But first, we'll begin with a step-by-step guide on the craft of acting itself. If you've ever dreamed of becoming an actor, but have absolutely no idea where to start, this is your complete step-by-step guide. And here's the truth. Acting can feel incredibly confusing when you're starting out. There's a lot of noise, a lot of opinions, and not a lot of clarity. You'll hear things like, just follow your passion, or just get an agent. But no one really explains how the entire process actually works. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through this step by step, not just from a creative standpoint, but from a real-world professional perspective. We'll build a solid foundation, because acting isn't just an art, it's a business. And once you truly understand that fundamental concept, everything starts to make more sense. First, mindset. This is where everything begins, and where most people quietly fall behind. Your mindset is the invisible engine that drives every choice you make, from the roles you pursue to how you recover from a tough audition. It's the foundation upon which your entire career will be built. If you treat acting like something you'll try out, you'll get inconsistent results. You'll find yourself only putting in the work when you feel inspired, which is a recipe for stagnation. But when you make the internal decision that this is something you're going to pursue seriously, your behavior changes, your priorities shift. You start training differently, with purpose. You start preparing differently, going deeper into your character work. You start thinking long-term, building relationships and skills that will serve you for years, not just for the next audition. And here's something important. Rejection is built into this industry. It is a constant. Even the most celebrated actors hear no far more than they hear yes. It's not a sign of failure. It's a sign that you are actively in the game. So your mindset has to be strong enough to handle that, without taking it personally. You must learn to separate your self-worth from the outcome of an audition. Because most of the time, it's not about talent. It's about fit, timing, or the specific vision of the project. Your job is to do great work and then let it go. So make the decision early. I'm going to treat this like a profession. That decision alone, when truly committed to, will separate you from a lot of people. Second, training. Acting is a skill. It is a craft that demands respect and dedication. And like any skill, it improves with practice. Raw talent is a starting point, but it is disciplined training that creates a career. Take classes, join workshops, learn different techniques, from Meisner to Stanislavski to viewpoints. But don't fall into the trap of thinking more classes automatically equals more progress. Passive learning is a dead end. The real growth happens when you apply what you learn. Work on scenes with a partner. Record yourself even when it feels uncomfortable. Watch it back, and be honest with yourself. This is your private laboratory. Ask, what feels real? What feels forced? Where did I lose my connection? What can I improve next time? This cycle of practice, review, and refinement is how you truly grow. Also, train consistently. It's far better to train for an hour 3 times a week than for 3 hours once in a while. This isn't about cramming, it's about building muscle memory for your emotional and physical instrument. Consistency builds confidence, and confidence shows up in your auditions, allowing your talent to shine through without being clouded by nerves. Third, headshots. In a world of digital profiles and endless scrolling, your headshot is your introduction before you ever walk into a room. It's the single most important marketing asset you have as an actor. Casting decisions often start with a simple question. Can I see this person in the role? Your headshot is the first piece of evidence that helps them answer that question. It needs to immediately communicate your essence and your brand, so it needs to be clear, authentic, and specific. Not overly edited or retouched to the point of looking artificial. Not trying to be something you're not. It should capture just you, at your best, looking like you do on a great day. Work with a photographer who understands actors and the nuances of the industry. Have a conversation about your type, the roles you naturally fit into. Are you the quirky best friend, the dependable detective, the young professional? Your headshot isn't just a photo. It's a strategic marketing tool designed to get you in the door. Fourth, your resume and your reel. When you're starting out, this can feel intimidating, especially if the page looks a little empty. But it doesn't have to be complicated. Every actor starts here. Your resume should include your training, any acting experience from plays to student films, and special skills. Don't underestimate this section. Fluency in another language, athletic abilities, or musical talents can be the very thing that sets you apart. Keep the format clean and easy to read. And your reel. This is where people see what you can actually do. If you don't have professional footage yet, that's okay. Don't wait for permission. Create your own scenes. Work with other actors. Shoot simple, high-quality clips that showcase your range and personality. The goal is to show your ability and your potential, not perfection. A short, compelling reel with self-taped scenes is far more effective than a long one with poor quality footage. As you grow, your reel will grow with you. Fifth, auditions. This is where your training, your tools, and your hard work meet opportunity. It's the job interview for the actor. You can find auditions through casting websites, social media groups, local productions, and independent films. Be proactive and consistent in your search. Make it a daily practice to see what's out there. But here's the crucial mindset shift. Your job is not to book the role. Your job is to go into that room, or onto that self-tape, and deliver a strong, honest performance. Booking depends on many things you can't control. Your height, your hair color, the director's vision, the project's budget. But your preparation, your choices, your presence, that's all within your control. So focus on doing great work consistently. An audition is a chance to perform, to connect, and to leave a lasting impression. That's what builds momentum and a positive reputation over time. Sixth, networking. And let's make this simple. Networking is just relationships. It's not about transactional handshakes or collecting business cards. True networking is about building a professional family. It's about finding your tribe. It's about working with people, supporting people, and being part of a community. Go to events, but with the goal of genuine connection, not just self-promotion. Collaborate on projects, even small ones. Stay connected with people you've worked with, not just when you need something, but to celebrate their wins. And most importantly, be someone people enjoy working with. Be professional. Be reliable. Be respectful. Your talent gets you in the room, but your reputation gets you invited back. Because in this industry, people remember how you made them feel. And that often leads to more opportunities than anything else. And finally, patience. But not just patience. Strategic patience. This is a long-term career. A marathon, not a sprint. You need to build the endurance to last. There will be slow periods. There will be moments of doubt. There will be rejections that feel personal. But every step you take, every class, every self-tape, every connection, is a brick being laid in the foundation of your career. It all builds over time. So instead of asking, why isn't this happening yet? Ask, what can I improve next? What skill can I sharpen during this quiet time? That shift keeps you moving forward, turning downtime into productive, focused development. Because success in acting isn't about speed. It's about staying in the game long enough to grow. It's about resilience. Let me leave you with this. The actors who succeed aren't always the most talented, or the ones who got the first lucky break. They're the ones who stayed consistent. The ones who treated their craft like a craft, showing up day after day. The ones who kept learning. The ones who didn't quit when it got hard. And that's something you can control. Your work ethic, your attitude, your commitment to growth. You have agency over those things every single day. Every great actor you admire started exactly where you are. With uncertainty, with questions, with a burning desire and a dream. They felt the same fear, the same impatience. The difference is, they kept going. They chose action over despair. So keep showing up, keep learning, keep building your network of allies. And if you're serious about becoming a working actor, subscribe to Acting Insider, because the dream gets you started, but understanding the business is what keeps you working.